Mandy, you got a minute?
Of course, yeah.
I couldn't talk to you in there, not in front of Dad.
You haven't told him then?
You must be joking. They did it at the roof.
Kill the family and you might need their help.
Not from them. All I get is more lectures. I'm just a bad girl that gives them trouble.
Well, you know I'll do anything that I can.
Biff's back.
Since when?
Last night.
Well, have you talked to him?
I couldn't. Not in front of Roy.
Well, he's got to be told.
Maybe you won't want to know.
As far as I'm concerned, he's got no choice. It takes 2 people to make a baby and 2 people to sort it out.
I doubt if he'll see it like that. What am I going to say to him, Mandy?
Look, I can't stop now. Meet me in the wool pack at lunch, right, and we can talk it through. And trust me, don't worry.
You were back late last night?
Yeah, I decided to stay at Woolpack and have a few more jars.
I was going to say Kelly came back later on.
Did you favour then, didn't it?
That were a nice thought, but we had another visitor anyway.
Oh, aye.
Aye, Biff's back.
I thought we were well shut of him. He might know he's not welcome round here. I hope you told him where to get off.
I didn't see much point fighting old battles over and over again. I mean, I doubt he's going to be here long anyway. Not much to give him in village, is it?
Oh, well, the sooner he's gone, the better as far as I'm concerned. And I don't want your mum knowing he's back.
I should even remember him state season.
Look, she's going to get better. We've got to believe that. And when she does, I don't want to remind him that it was Biff that pushed her over the edge.
You can't say that. We'll never know what made her break.
It was him. She had her memories until he ruined them.
Well, maybe we've all got stuff to blame ourselves for.
I don't know why he's sticking up for him. It's bad news for all of us.
This just isn't good enough, Kelly. Spelling mistakes, badly laid out. It gives the company the wrong image.
You may be able to keep on the right side of Chris by wearing short skirts, but it doesn't impress me. There are plenty of kids who'd be delighted to take your job, you know.
Yes, Mrs. Tate. I'm sorry.
You just don't seem to concentrate on your work enough. And lately it's been getting worse. Have you got something on your mind?
Sorry, am I interrupting? No, it's okay, Zoe. We're finished. Get these retyped. And make sure there are no mistakes this time.
Yes, Mrs. Tate.
Just can't get the staff these days.
Oh, I know. I've been trying to find a decent receptionist for weeks.
You should leave that sort of thing to your junior partner.
I would, but he's been busy. Mostly over at Althwaite's place.
I'm surprised Althwaite can afford your fees.
It's funny you should say that, because Paddy seems to think he could do a lot more if you lowered his rent.
That's no way to run a business, Zoe. And you're still a director here. So there's no doubt as to where your loyalties should lie. So tell your hired help to keep his nose out.
All right, you've got all the spare parts you could need in there. It's just a question of finding them.
Planning another quick getaway, are we?
Well, I've got a few things to sort out around village first, but after that you won't see me for dust.
Are you going back to Blackpool?
No, I just ended up working there for money. Don't know why I went there.
For the illuminations?
Yeah, maybe. Think I'll try somewhere else next time.
So you're not sticking around for the wedding then?
Me and Lisa are getting hitched. Official like.
Well, congratulations. I hope you know what you're doing.
I do. I couldn't be happier. Eh? Look at the wedding rings that bought me.
You'll never guess where my dad got it.
That's our little secret, Sam. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
You have to tell me, Zach, because it's a bit big for me, see? I'll need to get it altered.
Oh, soon get that sorted.
It looks lovely, Lisa. I'm sure you'll both be very happy.
We will. You can't beat the love of a good woman to keep him on the straight and narrow. I hope you'll be taking the plunge again yourself one day.
Doubt it. I had a lot of time to think while I was away. There's never going to be another woman for me like Linda. So I'm not going to waste my time looking.
You just don't know where you're not wanted, do you?
Good morning, Mr. Althwaite.
I told you to stay off my farm.
Nope. Your herd needs treating.
Says you. If you think I'm paying some bumped-up veterinary bill, you've got another thing coming.
There'll be nothing to pay.
I was born yesterday, you know. There's no for naught in this world.
The bill will be going to Home Farm Estates.
You what? You'd be lying to me. You're not a vet, you're a comedian.
I'm quite serious. You won't pay a penny, and I'll give you my word on that.
Well, you need to be a magician then, but nobody's ever got any money out of the Tates.
Well, that's my problem, not yours. Did you want me to get on treating these cows or what?
You sure it won't cost me out?
I'll give you my word.
You better get on with it then.
Are they all right now, Mrs. Tate?
I suppose so. You're probably going to have to work through your lunch hour to make up for the time you've wasted.
But I was going out.
I don't know, you girls seem to think that a job's just something to pay for clothes and makeup. Start doing a bit of work for your money.
Yes, Mrs. Tate.
Right. Having said that, I'm going into Leeds to do some wedding shopping. You coming, Steve?
I'd love to, we've got too much work to do.
Zoe?
No, I need to talk to Steve.
Oh, well. I'll shop till I drop on my own, then. I'll see if I can find you something special. Bye, darling.
Bye. So, what's on your mind?
I'm more interested in what's on yours. You give me a safe deposit key with cryptic instructions. You ask for my advice about marrying Kim and then totally ignore it. What's going on, Steve?
You all finished then?
Yep. Thirsty work, though.
There's a trough down there, they want a drink.
Not for the... I meant for me. I've just vaccinated your entire herd. It's cost you nothing. The least you can do is make us a nice cup of tea.
Well, I didn't ask you to do it. It was your idea.
Hi, Grandad.
Hello.
I never knew you two were related.
It's none of your business. I've made out a list for you. I'll go and get it.
Doesn't exactly go out of his way to make you feel welcome, does he?
Oh, well, you get used to it. I come up here on my lunch hour when I can. Gives me a list of things to do. Never said thank you yet.
So why'd you keep coming?
His family. I reckon that's a better reason than trying to squeeze a vet's bill out of a sick man who can't afford it.
There's nothing going on, Zoe. I just had a touch of pre-wedding nerves. It's a big step. Everyone has their doubts. Talking things through with you put it all in perspective. The wedding's going ahead and everything's going to be fine.
I wish I could believe that.
I know you and Kim have had your differences in the past. I just hope you can forget it.
I wish I could. But I just got this terrible feeling. I've seen it all before. I've lost count of the number of times I've had this conversation with my father.
I'm not like Frank. I know exactly what I'm taking on.
And that's why you gave me the safe deposit key. What's inside it, Steve?
I can't tell you that. It's a sort of insurance policy and I'll probably never need it. I just thought I could trust you.
I thought you'd be back.
Sorry if I interrupted anything last night.
Oh, yeah? Seems like you got a little habit coming in between me and Kelly.
Not anymore. I'm really glad that you and Kelly have got it together, at last. It's the truth, Roy. What happened between me and her was just a big mistake. I realise that now. Just wasn't thinking straight.
So why come back at all then, Biff?
Because of Linda. And I don't expect you to understand, but I was just trying to pretend that none of this had ever happened. That I could forget about her, get on with the rest of my life. But it don't work out like that.
Maybe it's the same for both of us, isn't it?
Well, we've all had to try and find our own way of handling it.
Mum never could, though, could she? I mean, that's probably why she's where she is now. In her own little world where David and Linda never died and that. I mean, it's...
I can understand that, Roy. I wasn't so far off it myself.
Maybe you should go talk to her then.
I don't know. All I want to do is just make my peace with you all before I go.
That's what Linda would have wanted.
Hi. I thought you weren't going to come. So did I. That cow, Kim, left me with a stack of work to do and then swaned off into Leeds to go shopping.
Life for the idle rich, eh, Kel? Not for the likes of you and me, eh?
Could do with something a bit stronger.
You're in enough trouble without underage drinking.
Oh, I don't know. A bottle of gin might solve all my problems.
I've told you not to do anything stupid.
I don't want to be pregnant. Oh, I don't want this baby.
Right. Let's take this one step at a time, eh? How do you feel about Biff?
I wanted him. I used to watch him and Linda mooning round the village hand in hand like no one else existed. But I knew I could get him if I tried.
But you love him?
I want to be with him. Go out and have fun. Doesn't mean I want to sit home changing nappies every night.
Well, life ain't one big disco, Kel. You're bound to find that out sooner or later. Question is, how does he feel about you?
I don't know.
I'd say now's a good time to start finding out.
It's easy for blokes, isn't it? They can just walk away from it all.
Not in my book. He's in this just as deep as you are, and he ain't going nowhere till it's sorted.
So you're going to go see my mum tomorrow then, yeah?
Well, I can't promise it's going to do any good, but yeah. I'll do my best.
Nice one.
So does this mean we're going to be mates again?
As long as you keep your promise about staying away from Cal. Why not?
I've told you, I'm not going to be around for much longer. She's all yours.
Well, this is all very cosy, isn't it?
Hello, Ned.
You've got a nerve showing your face round here.
Dad, you don't understand.
Stay out of it, Roy. I'll see you later. I've told you you're not welcome in my house. What's it going to take to get it through your thick skull, eh?
Look, he's trying to help us out here, Dad.
Help? It was him who caused all the trouble in the first place.
Save your breath, Roy. You're wasting your time. Your dad's right. I shouldn't have come.
At least you're seeing sense now.
I'm going to be out of your way soon, but before I go, there's something I need to collect.
You've had all your stuff. There's now tea of yours.
There are some wedding photos of me and Linda upstairs.
After what you did?
What I did was wrong. And I realise that now. But I'm entitled to my memories as much as what you are. I'll only take one.
You're not fit to touch anything of hers.
Oh, leave it out, will you, Dad, for Linda's sake?
Get your photo and get out.
I won't bother you again.
You look miles away.
Got a lot on my mind. Kathy, if you thought someone might be in trouble, but the only way you could be sure was to betray a trust, delve into something they might prefer hidden.
Are we talking about someone I might know?
No, just a friend. But I'm sure it'd be for their own good.
Well, I think you know what my advice would be, but then, curiosity did always get the better of me.
Where the hell have you been? You missed your appointments this morning.
I got held up at Delgarth's farm.
I hope it wasn't another of your moral crusades. I've already had Kim complaining about Outhwaite's.
I'm sorry. I'll make up the time this afternoon.
Good. And you can cover for me too. I've got a lot to do.
Been looking for you.
I've had things to do.
We need to talk.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit busy right now, Kelly. I've got to try and find somewhere to live.
That's okay. I ought to be getting back to work now, or I'll get yelled at again. But we could meet up tonight.
I don't think that's such a good idea, Kelly.
My parents would be out and Donna would be in bed by 9. We'd have the place to ourselves.
I don't think your mum and dad would be pleased to find out you've been entertaining while they were gone.
I just want to talk to you, Biff. You ran out on me without even saying goodbye. The least you could do now is listen.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'll see you at my place at 9 then.
Good afternoon. I'm not quite sure of the correct procedure for these things.
I've chased up maintenance, but they're well behind schedule, and we still haven't got a delivery date for the new laundry equipment.
It's all got to be ready for the new season.
Shall I phone them again?
Yeah, do that.
Oh, I'm still here, Kelly.
I haven't finished all the work you left me.
Well, I can wait till tomorrow now. You get off.
Thank you, Mrs. Tate.
I thought it was all so urgent.
And not as urgent as us spending some time alone together. Want to see what I got at the shops?
I thought it was unlucky for the groom to see that sort of thing before the big day.
Maybe you're right. I didn't forget you, though. Told you I'd get you something special.
Well, I don't think it'll suit me.
Doesn't mean you can't enjoy it, though.
I really must finish this report.
All work and no play could make Steve a very dull boy.
On second thoughts, maybe it could wait till tomorrow.
Hey, we better start making arrangements soon, sending out invitations. There's the whole clan to get round.
I thought we'd have a quiet do this time.
But we always have the family.
Maybe that's what she's worried about after the fiasco with my Uncle Albert.
Exactly, I was embarrassed, all those folk bringing presents and then taking them back again.
You don't want to worry about that, Lisa. Most of the stuff was nicked anyhow, wasn't it, Dad?
Aye, but she's right. Us Dingles are a forgiving crowd. We never let out stand in the way of a right good do.
I'd so rather it was quiet. But if you're feeling forgiving, you could ask Marlon. Put an end to this stupid feud.
Hell'll freeze over before I let that little chode black. He ain't a dingle no more, he never will be. You can have the wedding anywhere you want, Lisa. But I never want to hear you mention that name again.
I'd heard you were back, but I couldn't believe it when you didn't come to see us.
I didn't think I'd be welcome, to be honest, Seth.
Don't talk daft, lad. Where did you get to?
Blackpool. Worked in a hotel out there.
And where are you staying now?
I don't know yet. Zach said I could stay at the Dingles for another night, but...
Well, if you'd rather sleep in that pigsty, that's up to you, but Betty's going to be upset.
I thought she was already upset with me for leaving.
She speaks her mind when she has to, you should know that, Binar. But you're still the apple of her eye.
Has she sent you to find me?
Aye. She'd have come a send, but she was too busy getting your dinner on.
You didn't tell me you weren't opening tonight, Eric.
Of course we're opening. Just a bit quiet, that's all.
Quiet? It's like a ghost ship, the Mary Celeste. I think all your customers have been lost in the Bermuda Triangle.
January's always a bad month. Don't suppose you did too well in the tea rooms today?
We did a roaring trade, well up on last year.
Hi, what is this? I don't pay you to eat your own food, you know.
Serves bin in it.
Don't my help, Eric. Nothing puts customers off more than the sight of an empty restaurant. See that?
Yes, well, make it look lively, will you?
Well, your lunchtime, I'm waiting for you.
I couldn't get away.
Shame. Our own little passion wagon gone to waste.
There'll be other times.
Butch, glad to see you broadening your horizons, old boy. Table for one, is it?
You're joking, Eric. I won't eat in this dump. I've come to see Beauty and the Beast.
What do you want?
Tell him that I'm glad his TV show's been chopped. And maybe now he'll realise he's got no future as a chef. In fact, he's got no future at all. My dad won't have him at his wedding. None of his family will talk to him, so the sooner he leaves Emmerdale, the better. That's all.
Happy?
Of course.
I don't think I've ever been happier.
That's the way I want it.
I feel safe with you.
Safe? Didn't realise that was one of your ambitions. You're a dangerous lady, Kim. That's what I've been told. Anyway, I thought you liked living life in the fast lane.
Maybe I do. But at least I've found the right person to share it with now. And I know you won't let me down when the going gets tough.
All part of the service.
You know, I think you're the first man that I've ever really trusted. I don't have to put on an act with you. You know all about me, all my dark secrets. And still you stand by me.
That's because I love you.
And I love you too. And I can't wait for the wedding. You know, we're going to have a great life together, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
And now you've seen Daniel's off, there's no one to stand in our way.
Right, now come on, love.
all right.
Sit yourself down. I've got you a nice bit of salmon.
Salmon?
Oh, there's only enough for one, love. You're having tin pilchards.
You'll get used to it. Like that story at Bible, the probable son.
I think you mean prodigal.
Bet you don't let us use that sort of language right at table, but you've got picture.
Yeah? Now get that down, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Betty.
Well, he needs fattening up. He looks as though he's lost weight while he's been away, eh, Seth?
Not as I've noticed.
Oh, he's not been eating properly, I can tell. He wants looking after. Now, I've made you a nice little camp bed up, love. I've taken your duvet, Paddy.
Eh?
Well, we can't have Biff catching cold, can we?
No.
Betty, you didn't have to go to all this trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble, love. It's just a pleasure to have you back. Now, when you've finished that, you come and sit by me and tell me all your news.
I can't. I've got to go out later on.
Oh, no, you can't go out tonight, love. Not your first night back home. Is it important?
Well, not really. In fact, I could do with an excuse not to go. You'd love this, Paddy.
It's not locked.
I'm sorry I'm so late.
I didn't notice. I was too busy reading this.
It's just that Betty's been welcoming me back. I can't stop long. By the sounds of it, she wants to gas the night away.
I guess she thought you left Emmerdale for good. We all did.
Have you been crying?
Of course not. Just got some hairs in my eyes, made in water.
Look, I know you want to talk to me. It's just that I've got a few things to say first. I'm really sorry for the way that I treated you, and you've got every right to be upset.
I was upset when you ran off like that. I didn't know what I'd done wrong.
You didn't do anything wrong. It was all my fault.
Well, you're back now. We can start again.
There's no point. Look, Kelly, there never was anything between you and me. And we both know that. I guess I was just trying to prove I could carry on without Linda. But in the end, I just proved completely the opposite.
Can't we ever have a conversation without you mentioning her name?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. What was between me and Linda was different. Because we loved each other. Now, I'm really sorry that I used you. I just wish I could make it up somehow.
You don't have to do anything for me, Biff.
So what did you want to talk to me about?
It doesn't matter anymore. Betty's waiting. You better go home.
Why did we have to meet here?
Would you rather I came to your gaff?
Well, there's nothing left to say. We've agreed on everything.
I need to be sure this is what you want.
It is.
All right, then. We have a deal.
I don't want any loose ends.
And what are you suggesting?
Do whatever it takes.
Well, that cost you a lot more.
It'll be worth it if Frank gets 20 years.
What about the girl?
She doesn't matter. Just put Frank away.